I want to be able to record and make my own music, be able to heal people and make people's lives better with my art.
I also want to play at live shows and become a well-regarded musician.
I would say that I'm a musician, honestly. I think that music is really just everything about me.
I would love to have a career related to music. I have found just through experiences, I like performance and live sound the best.
I want to inspire people, whether that be on stage or off stage, and I just want to make music wherever or however that may be.
The reason why I like performing is because I like fun. I like the idea of making people happy.
My first experience at PCM was a summer camp. I took the college prep boot camp and a guitar camp. And I remember the boot camp was really fun. I got to meet a bunch of people.
And there was only a couple kids in that first summer camp that she was in with Lane. It was a songwriting camp, and then it was on a Wednesday, and they said, oh, come on Friday a little bit early because your kid is going to perform. And I had no idea what she had written that week with Lane in her songwriting class. It was just so deep. I was just sitting in the audience here, and I didn't even know what she had done, and I was just streams of tears.
I went to PCM because I was looking for a place to belong, and at that time I didn't really feel like there was anywhere I belonged, but when I got here, I met so many people who were into the same things as I was.
He came home a very excited person and student. He seemed very excited to express himself artistically. He had been talking about wanting to play guitar, and this was the first time he had really had an opportunity to find people that were interested in, and peers that were interested in music in the way that he was.
I was a little nervous, but I knew I'd like it because, I've had experience with music before, and all my life I remember wanting to play music, and yeah, I was kind of happy to be there.
Unfortunately, in the school system, she didn't have access to music on a regular basis, and so we started looking for programs where she could have more musical input. That really stoked her interest. So that was our primary reason for looking at a PCM.
It has made a huge impact on who I am, and it's helped me shape my goals, because before that I had no idea what I wanted to do, and even in school I was doing bad, and everything just made more sense when I started going to PCM.
I've met some of my best friends here, and being able to work with them doing what I love the most, being a musician, it's allowed me to learn so much through how to communicate as a musician, because eye contact on stage is so important, and I didn't know that before I came to PCM.
A lot of the social challenges when it comes to talking with people, I feel a lot more comfortable with it now, and I have built more confidence in performance and also who I am as a person when presenting myself. Glad that I've made a lot of these friends over the years.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard for me to make friends, but being a talented individual, sometimes your talent can kind of scare or intimidate people. So making friends with people that are aware that they're talented and that they have nothing to necessarily be threatened over, it's kind of like looking in a mirror. It's
a pretty hard time making friends. I I felt pretty lonely, and it's kind of sad to think about it, but then when I think about going here on Saturdays and seeing all my friends, like, I can forget about all of that. I can forget about the times I've had negative emotions, and yeah, I can remember to be happy and know that I'm loved.
Well, tuning up is like, I feel like it's just a choice, because there are some performers I know that they play out of tune, and I've made a few songs slightly out of tune because I want to get like a specific feeling, but I feel like it's a choice to be in tune. I feel like just like the way the expression is, I feel like it's to just like be corresponding to someone else, like you and someone else are like very compatible.
I think it can mean two things. I think it can mean getting on track and getting to where we're supposed to be and tuning up and getting right, but also tuning the frequency up and tuning up and getting your energy up and setting your mindset to a higher level for this next journey.
Tuning up is kind of just tightening up what you already have. So kind of as an example, like as a singer, if I wanted to sing like a jazz song, in my opinion, tuning it up would be kind of adding my own twist on it. So singing it the original standard way that I heard it, and then tuning it up would be kind of adding my own little riffs and runs here and there and pauses and like my own personal emotion as to how I convey the song. So I would say tuning up is like getting in your perspective how you would imagine that sounding.
I can always like tell when something's a little flat or sharp, and I'm like, this doesn't sound right to my ear. But if we're thinking of it in like a metaphorical way, I would say like the instrument is myself, and sometimes I need to have a self-reflection and tune in with myself, just kind of ground myself and ask myself questions like what am I doing here? What do I want to do in the future? How can I get there?
One thing that I'm gonna miss when I go off to college is all the people in Phoenix, because I've heard that people in big cities aren't that caring, but the people in Phoenix are so nice, and like especially at PCM they're so caring, and I'm just gonna miss like all of these caring people.
I talk to everyone about it. I really should be like a paid spokesperson, because everyone I meet, I tell about this program, and that if they haven't checked it out for their own kids, that they need to.
To parents, I would say it's so important for your kids to know what positive community looks like. It's so easy for your kids to be in a negative community, and becoming accustomed to that can definitely change paths.
It's a non-for-profit organization. They do everything they can to be able to raise as much money as possible so that every child has the opportunity and nobody is turned away.
No matter what level they are in their musical capabilities, that it is still a place for them. Where I started to where I am now, I think I've grown a great amount, and I definitely think that it can affect others the same way it did to me.
There's a place for everybody, and PCM always gives me everything I need for where I'm going to end up.